Hello everyone, my name is Yu Zhang. So today I will talk about transport properties of non-reciprocal one-dimensional quantum channels at the laser aluminum oxide and strong titanium oxide interface. So to begin with, I will thank my group and especially my advisor Jeremy Levy and Patrick Irwin. So in our group, we will usually use atomic force microscope to do some research, and in this part we will do a quantum simulation on this interface with this EFM lithography techniques. So when we apply a positive voltage to this tip, it means we could write some wires and also some other conducting parts to form the device we want. And if we want to erase them, such as we want to get some barriers, we could apply a negative voltage. They both just leave some protons or deprotonate. That's basically, yeah. So, and also the writing and erasing could be repeated, so it is reproducible. And then after we finish the device and cool it down to a very low temperature such as 20 or 15 millikelvin, we could see some interesting phenomena, so such as in a single electron transistor which we create by ourselves. We already saw some electron pairing with our superconductivity, and also some tunable electron-electron interaction. And today we will talk about the electron waveguide. So in this part, we want to do some research about the transport properties of the electron waveguides. So we write some nanowires. The most important part is the main channel and the two barriers. They form the most important part. And then we write a Cygate. It could tune the chemical potential by applying different voltage to it. And then we could do some research. We could see from this figure, it shows quantization conductance, and you can see it has some integer conductance. The unit is E squared over H. This plateau is very clear, and this is just a representative wave function we use and we see in these figures. So if we want to research more about this interesting phenomena and this band in the transconductance figures, we want to change the pattern of the main channel, so we will let it to be vertical and lateral. So now we get some new modulation, such as lateral modulation. This is actually just the sinusoidal path. We could tracing this path just by using formula during our writing. And for the vertical modulation, we could achieve by give the different amplitude of the voltage. And if we combine these two, we could get the helical modulation. So for this, it should and it has the non-reciprocal properties. We will talk it later. So firstly, for the lateral modulation, we could see there occur an interesting dropping plateaus under the plateau at 1 square of h. It's an interesting phenomenon. And for the vertical modulation, I just drew this part. It is corresponding to this part in the transconductance. We could see it is some fractured patterns in the transconductance. It's very interesting, and we want to research more. So now these are the compared transconductor figures with this just feedback guide, and this is helical. You can see it also offers some fractured patterns. So now for the helical, which was done by the previous senior students in our group, we could see there occurs some fluctuation at the plateau. When it is in straight guide, the plateau is very flattened, but now it got some fluctuation, and also there are some very clear fractured patterns in the transconductance. So our thinking, it may corresponding to the spin optical magnet created by this pattern, and when combined to the magnetic field we applied, it got some effective magnetic field, not totally perpendicular to our current direction. So maybe that's a reason. So we want to know why this happens, so we look for some theory, and we find there is a theorem called chiral-induced spin selective effect. This effect could cause the reduction of the electron backscattering through the non-reciprocal moleculars. So maybe also when we create a non-reciprocal waveguide, it can also help us to reduce the backscattering and get some interesting features. So that's our future work. We want to combine a sine wave with two inverted quarter arcs. When we combine them, it can form a non-reciprocal waveguide unit, and when we repeat it several times, it can get a new main channel, and we want to see what will happen in this new pattern. So in summary, we developed a nanoscale platform, and we write some wires, and in these nanostructures we do some research about their transport properties, and then we can see some quantized ballistic transport properties, and also we can see the oscillation behaviors, which indicating the spin optical integration. So these are all the work we have done and we're planning to do. We think this could be a building block for some more complex quantum system that could maybe apply to more wider field.